Hello, this is the first video of my channel. This is the title of this, as you know, is fucking don't sell yourself short by doing the bare minimum. Um, I learned this a lot throughout high school, especially. I would always just get by for the longest, and I was I was like labeled as like a gifted kid, but I never tried. I never wanted to try. I never liked school. It never felt good for me. But now I'm in fucking college, if that makes any sense to you. Um, because there's a lot you can do here, and there's not a lot you can do anywhere else. If you don't get a degree and follow suit, dress up like a monkey. I meant monkey suits, like suit and tie, stuff like that. You know what I meant. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. But I learned it. I learned this in high school through my like the series of jobs that I had. Honestly, I started out at Dairy Queen, and every job after that, I like every place of employment I just viewed as like like whatever, whatever, blah blah blah, and I realized like how much better I could have done, if that makes sense. Like it put into perspective how I made others view me. How hard I worked, and like the reliability that I put out, and like I put out decent I did the bare minimum. You know what I mean? I did what I could to get by, and like now, like coming out of high school with that too. Um, I just saw like I don't know. I saw what I could be. Like I don't know. Me and my friends like trip shrooms. This one time, and like the entire time I was just thinking like, man, like I could have done so much better. I could have been so much more. I could have left with something. And it was like a wake up call, And this was like I don't know. It made me want to start trying at something. So then I started a fucking band or whatever, and that's been fun. It's been hitting the spot, like cuz like I feel like as a human you want to continue on to something. You want to continue like, learning something, developing like naturally. And for me, I found a lot of grit with that with guitar, and I like guitar. I like guitar and I like singing. I like getting up on stage and doing all kind of fancy stuff, whatever. But I gotta say that was the first thing I tried at. I that was the first time like I put myself out there, because it was just me and my friend, and fuck whatever else. You know, it was fun. It was invigorating. It made me work. It made me work. Cause like every time I got a 9 to 5 job, man, that I didn't work. I was just turning my brain off and doing, like whatever. But like with this, like I was like out there like, emailing bands, like fucking sending Instagram DM messages, trying to get places to respond, fucking, can I play here? Can I play here? Can I play here? Shit like that, man. Like just setting up events, doing stuff like that. Like I really like that. I really got into that, and like now I'm like now like now it's more so like what can I do with whatever I have here, like because I'm in college. Everything is like to like a much bigger scale, and so now I'm like, okay, fuck, like, I did a little bit of this in college, like, or I did a little bit of this in high school. Now what can I do with it in college? And like college has like, it's taught me that things take time, and that like you need to kind of set yourself within like the community. You know, you need to like create. You need to create a community for people to show up to. You know, and you can't do that by doing the fucking bare minimum. You really can't do that by doing the bare minimum. You can't get a lot of people to show up to something by just doing the bare minimum constantly. Because nobody's gonna fucking see it. It's gonna take too long. It's gonna take way too fucking long. And like, that's why like I want to get out. I want to fucking, because this is to the world technically. You know, this is to whoever watches. Like, whoever is watching, I appreciate you, but like this is, you know, this is just to whoever's listening. Don't fucking be afraid to be passionate. Don't be afraid to give it your fucking all, every ounce. Like, don't pick up your phone, read books. Like, better yourself so you can see what you can achieve. And like, if you don't, then it's whatever. Life goes on. World keeps spinning. You know, but I'm saying, if you don't want to feel like shit later on, you know, if you don't want to regret everything, if you don't want to regret shit, just try. If you don't want to live with the feeling of like, oh fuck, like, oh my god, like, Jesus, like, just try and keep trying, because at some point something's gonna work. And if it doesn't, then fuck, bro, you can die with the fact that like you tried and you never stopped trying, because that's cool. You know, like, people respect people like that. Like, and you know, it's a better way to view yourself. And because honestly, at the end of the day, fuck what people think. But like, it's about yourself. You know, like, I didn't want to live in regret that, like, oh, I only played soccer and now I'm not even going to college for soccer. I didn't want to live with that regret. So like, you know, I found something I was genuinely passionate about. Found something I love. Found something that fucking hopefully one day is gonna make me money. You know, I'm gonna try. That's what I can say. I'm gonna fucking try. And I don't know. I like talking too, so I feel like this is a good outlet for me to express myself as well, because I have a lot of fucking topics to talk about. I can sit there and yap, you know, but it's fun making, it's fun, like, even now, this is my first time doing it. It's fun making videos. I always admired people who did it. I always admired people who did social media. I it's cool to see. Anyway, that's probably it. Don't don't sell yourself short by doing the bare minimum, please. Punk Rock Prince out.